Welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Sensei Crypto Phoenix of Fu, and we are once again on the eve of Affiliate Advertising Club launching tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. So hopefully by now you are all set. But if you're not all set, what we're going to do is we're going to take a quick look at not only buying crypto from your fiat, but also how to do a little swapping. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
Got a lot of pigs in the pen, I own like 3 times. Got a lot of dogs in the press that rewind. Got a lot of drip in the faucet, it's a P-time. Stacking BNB, getting drops in the meantime. Got a lot of pigs in the pen, I own like 3 times. Got a lot of dogs in the farm, I press that rewind. Got a lot of drip in the faucet, it's a P-time. Stacking BNB, getting drops in the meantime.
Now, let's get to it. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. And the first thing on the agenda is to go to the website. Now, when you go to the website, if you look at where the leaderboard is, you should be able to see your upline and or your sponsor. All right, I'm just going to have to log in here real quick. Contact Fu 369. That's what we're doing here. And remember to also set up your 2FA, ladies and gentlemen. 2FA has been enabled, and if you've been in this space, you know what 2FA is about. I'm not going to go all into it. I have a couple of referrals here, and where you can check for your referrals, ladies and gentlemen, if you just go over here to account and you look at my profile, if you've given anyone your link, then you go over to your profile. Well, this is that's the actual profile. But if we go down here to, I believe it's my team. Is that where affiliates are? Yeah, that's where it is. So we're going to go down here to my team, and you will be able to see your team from here. So once again, shout out to Seifu Nahar, shout out to Pedro Salas, shout out to Robert Simmons. Welcome to the club. Let's get busy, ladies and gentlemen. Now, one of the things that we're asked to do is to make a deposit, because we can't do anything about this platform until we make a deposit, ladies and gentlemen. So let's go on over here to funds and let's take a quick look at deposit funds, where it all starts, ladies and gentlemen. As you know, the key crypto that they're going to be using is Litecoin. If you didn't know, Litecoin is a fork or a replica of Bitcoin. In other words, you might just say it's a better Bitcoin, especially when it comes to payment systems, because it is faster and the transaction fees are cheaper, ladies and gentlemen. So if you go to something like, I don't know if you can see it up here, Pancake Swap, you can find Litecoin there, but you will not, I repeat, you will not find the proper Litecoin, because the Litecoin that is here, ladies and gentlemen, this Litecoin is what we call native, meaning it is on the Litecoin network. The Litecoin you will find on Binance will be Litecoin on the Binance Smart Chain. So if you buy Litecoin on the Binance Smart Chain, and then bring it into here thinking it's the Litecoin that they're talking about, you will lose your money, because it's not on the Litecoin native network, ladies and gentlemen. So if you're going to use Litecoin natively, you have to go somewhere like MEXC, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to provide my link for MEXC down in the description below, because the great thing about decentralized exchanges is, like, you're not going to have to wait for verification for KYC. If you don't know what KYC is, that means know your customer, ladies and gentlemen. So that takes a process. But if you don't, especially like today is the eve, you don't have time to wait for a verification process, which means you need to go decentralized. So if you use my link down in the description, you will not have to KYC for MEXC. And when you go in here, you're not you're gonna, let's say you buy your Bitcoin from somewhere else like Coinbase, or, well, that's a centralized exchange, so you may not buy from it. Let's say you have something like Cash App, or one of these other apps, mini apps that are out there that allows you to purchase Bitcoin, right? You take that Bitcoin and you send it out. and you will send it into a place like this, where here you can go and you can swap it out, ladies and gentlemen, which means you can go on over here once you place it into this, and you will be able to swap it for whatever you like, ladies and gentlemen. But the first thing you have to do is, if you have Bitcoin, you have to go in here and you have to swap it for USDT, and then you will swap that USDT for LTC and or Litecoin. And then when you withdraw from here, you will be able to go right back to your platform and deposit it right here. Now, when you do make a deposit, ladies and gentlemen, let's say you're going to put in $200. Okay. When you hit this deposit button, they are going to give you an address, what we call a contract address, and they're going to give you an exact amount. It is imperative that you put in the exact amount that they give you. There's going to be the exact amount above, and there's going to be the destination contract address or the receiving address at the bottom. You want to copy and paste that. You do not want to try and do it manually. And then you want to take the one up top, because that's the number that they give you, because it includes the transaction fee. So don't think, well, I'm sending in $200 and that's it. No, because of the transaction fee, it might be $21.75. You see, so they do all of that for you, ladies and gentlemen. So without further ado, let's take a look at how we can earn money with this platform. Okay, there's actually three ways that you can do this, ladies and gentlemen. So what we do here is, let's just go very quickly over to our account. Okay, and if you look at your profile, it is important that you know where this auto repurchase button is, because what we're going to do is we're going to go in and we're going to buy our ARP program, which is $10, $20, possibly $50, $80, and 160 travel packages. Now you can only buy 10 at a time. And what you're going to do is you're going to let it cycle 4, 5, 6, maybe even 7 times. Okay. And once it does that, you're going to take out your what you put in, which is $200, of course, or 1,000, whatever it is you put in. You're going to take that plus 100%. So if you put in $200, you're going to take out $400, and then you're going to let it go and allow the rest to go back in, and you're going to re-click this auto repurchase right here. Now, if you're familiar with platforms like Quopi, Quopi is a place where, you can say they stake on the NASDAQ. It's a really great platform and all. I've been using it for a while. But when you do a stake with Quopi, you see how they have this button right here, automatically restake funds at the end of the staking period. You see how that's checked, which means at the end of 30 days, if this is still checked, it's going to automatically take your initial deposit and throw it back in for another 30-day round. If you uncheck it, when it reaches that 30-day period, it will go back into the holding tank of the platform, and you will be able to extract your initial. That is the same principle that is happening over here with our affiliate marketing club. Okay, so once it cycles 4, 5, 6 times, okay, at that point, before it starts the next cycle, you're going to uncheck this so that you can take out your initial and your 100% profit. And then you're going to come back in here. You're going to re-click this and let it recycle and continue to go on. And once it doubles, then you're going to take it out. Let me give you a quick example. I put in $200. So if I let it cycle 7 times, which is what I intend to do, we're going to be looking at 50,000 and some change. Okay. So we get to that point by letting it cycle 7 times. We take out our $400. We allow the rest to ride as we re-click the auto repurchase button. And then when that it's actually going to be 24,000 was my calculations. Once that reaches 50,000 and some change, you're going to stop the clock once again with this auto repurchase, and you're going to take out half, which is 24,000 and some change. and then you're going to come back in here and you're going to restart and let this ride all over again. Now, Joshua Elder, he's going to make some videos if you're interested in, posting banners and affiliate markets and stuff like that. You can use that to your advantage if you're already shopping products around. But you don't have to do that. You can simply come in here and you can click these two banners, these two ads over here, and that's it. You're done. You have to have 5 points every day, and just logging into your platform is 1 point. So when you finish for the day, ladies and gentlemen, take you 3 to 5 minutes. When you finish, make sure you always log out, because the next day you're going to need that 1 point just for logging in. So don't leave it open and then come back to it, because you're not going to get that 1 point that you need. So when you finish, make sure that you log out completely and then log back in the next day. Now, you see this here, ladies and gentlemen, this 2FA, this two-factor authentication, you're also going to need to do that. So what happens is mine is gone because I've already enabled mine, but up here it's going to say click here where it says disable two-factor right there. That's because I'm already enabled. But if you're not enabled, it's going to say click here. When it clicks here, it's going to give you a QR code. You can scan that QR code with your phone, and you're going to take that to the Google Authenticator, and you're going to set up your two-factor authentication, and you should know how to do that. If not, you should go watch some videos and learn how to do that, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so you're going to log in, you're going to click the two text ads daily, you're going to click two banners, and you're also going to click on, once a week, they're going to ask you to click on something known as a solo, ladies and gentlemen. And that solo is simply means an email that they're going to send to the email that you signed up with. So make sure you look everywhere. Make sure you look in your spam folder and all of that. And if it is in your spam folder, don't leave it there. When you go into the email, uh, move it to your updates or someplace where you know you're going to see it, where you don't have to go searching for it. Okay. So if it's in your spam folder, make sure you go into the spam folder and then move it out of the spam folder into your updates so that it will be readily available every time it comes to you and you won't have to go searching for it. Okay. So, and you're going to click that at least once a week. Okay. You only have to do that once a week. If you want to do it twice or 3 times, hey, you can, but you're only required to do it once. So let me recap very quickly. You simply need 5 points. You get 1 point just for logging in. Simple enough. You're going to click on two banners right here in the middle, and you're going to click on two of these text ads. Now, let's just take a quick look, because see, if I go over here and I click on one of these ads, when it takes me to the page, all you're going to do is you're going to wait for it to count down for fit. They require you. You see up here where it says wait right there, wait for 10 seconds, and it's counting down. That's all you're going to do. You're going to wait until it counts down. And once it finishes counting down, then you can go back to the page that you just left, click on your other ad, wait for that. You see right here, your account has been credited with 1 AR point. Okay. Now, these are just test runs. In DeFi, when a new project is coming out and we practice, we usually practice on what is called the test net. Okay. Which means we can go in there and we have our little fake money and we go and we play around and we basically practice so that when the project is actually launched, we know what we're doing. Same thing here. You need to go in here and practice, ladies and gentlemen. So after you do that, there's one more way for you to earn. So the first way is to post your own banners. If you have if you have people you're already in line with, you can post your own banners and use it that way, but you don't have to. No one is requiring you to. The easiest way to do this thing, if you're more of a compound interest guy like me, is to go in here and you simply purchase your ARP program traffic packages, $10, $20 or whatever. Also know and understand that the packages that will cycle you faster to the top will be the $10 packages, ladies and gentlemen. So You can only buy 10 packages at a time. Being that I have $200, I could buy 10, I could buy 20 $10 packages for what I have in there, or I can buy 10 $20 packages, okay, and just be done with it, okay? And that's probably what I'm going to do so I can kind of be out in front, because the more out in front that you are, the more people you have behind you, the faster you are pushed to the top of what they call this power line, or this one line matrix. Okay, so understand, ladies and gentlemen, this is not an MLM. This is not a pyramid scheme. This is a one line matrix, like a cylinder, and everybody starts at the bottom. So whoever is on the top, everybody behind him is going to push them to the top of the cylinder, which means that's when your money doubles and you cycle your money. So the first instance, you're going to cycle your money for 5, 6, or 7 times. I'm going to let my money cycle 7 times. That's my goal because of how little I have. Okay. So, but if you have more, if you have like 5,000 or 10,000 in here, you probably don't have to cycle as much as those that don't have as much. So you could let it cycle 4 times, 5 times, or 6 times. It's completely up to you, where you simply take out your initial and 100% profit, and you allow the rest to go back in. Now, the second time around, you're not going to cycle 4, 5, 6, 7 times. The second time around, you're simply going to take that lump sum, allow it to double, and once it doubles, then you're going to take half from that point forward, and that will be your standard operating procedure from there forward. As you take that, like me, if I let mine cycle the first go round up 7 times, that means I'm going to be pulling out $25,200 every time my allotment doubles. Okay. And then I allow the other 25,000 to stay in the pot so I can do it again once it doubles. Now, it may take 30 days to double at the second go round. It may take 60 days. It may take 75 or 90 days. But hey, it's $25,000. So we remain doing our due diligence, because we have to come in here every day and get those 5 points, ladies and gentlemen. And if you want to take advantage of the affiliate promotions, meaning those where you have referrals, you gave somebody your referral link and they came in here and used your referral link, then you will also be getting money from them, and that will go into your account as well. And if you look here, ladies and gentlemen, you see we've got 17,334 people in here. So there's going to be a lot of, the more people you have behind you, the more you will cycle, and it's going to go very fast for the first couple of days. It's still going to be fast the first and second week, and little by little it's going to slow down, and then once people hear about it, it's going to get fast again. So basically, we're in here for a ride, ladies and gentlemen, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to ride this train, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to get this money. And like I said, Clay Montgomery, he did this 15 years ago when there was no crypto. And the reason why it shut down is shut down because of the banks and or merchant problems. But I really think the banks shut him down. So whenever you're relying on someone else, um, you may run into problems, especially bankers, because nobody, these people in positions of power, that they don't want you to become financially independent. Okay, so they're going to try and stifle your progress. All right. So now we have crypto, ladies and gentlemen, where we don't need anybody's permission to process a transaction, ladies and gentlemen. And that's the great thing about this. So without further ado, I'm going to make another video before we're on point. But once again, if you go into your, let me see if I could just go back here, ladies and gentlemen. Just stick with me for a second, because this is very important. We want to make money and we don't want to lose any of our money. Okay. So if we go back here and we take a quick look, let's go over here to funds and deposit funds. Okay. It's very important because nothing can happen until you get funds into the platform. So I want you to understand when you click on this, these are all of the coins that are available. Now this one down here, let me take a quick look here. Right here, USDT TRC20 from the Tron blockchain is no longer here. It is no longer present. I don't know if that's a glitch. It may very well be a glitch because this right here, you see where it says USDT BTC? That, my friends, is called a nothing burger, meaning that doesn't actually exist. I'm a DeFi guy. I know. I wake up to crypto. I go to sleep to crypto. This does not exist. Okay. So when you see USDT BTC, if you hear Jamie cover this, he just laughs. He doesn't say it, but I know why he's laughing because this does not exist. This is a nothing burger, ladies and gentlemen. So when you see USDT BTC, don't pay attention to that. That's nothing. That is what you change it into on the network, but this is not something that you import into here. It doesn't even show you the blockchain, okay? So what you want to do is this should actually just be BTC all by itself, okay? This is something you will see on the swapper. This is not something that you will see here. Now this one here, now this one says Tether USDT ERC20. That of course is on the Ethereum blockchain. I told you before, stay away from Ethereum unless you want to pay ridiculous transaction fees. If you don't have a problem with ridiculous transaction fees, by all means, have at it. This is an easier one to use, Binance Smart Chain. Okay, you can use BNB. You can get that from Pancake Swap. You can get that from MEXC. Very easy to get. And then, you know what I'm saying? I also will steer you clear of using Bitcoin itself because it's going to take forever. Bitcoin is the slowest thing in the payments industry. Bitcoin only processes at 5 transactions per second, ladies and gentlemen, meaning it is the slowest thing. It's slower than credit cards. It's slower than any other blockchain. It is the absolute slowest thing that you can use for payments. So, but if you want to wait a couple of hours, have at it. Okay. If you want to use Litecoin, it must be native, which means you can go to MEXC and get that in its native form. As a matter of fact, it'll only allow you to withdraw only on the Litecoin native network, ladies and gentlemen. So if why am I saying all this? Okay. I'm not trying to confuse you. I just want you to understand what you are doing. So if you want to keep this super duper simple, ladies and gentlemen, see like this one here, it says USDC, but you don't know what blockchain it's on. It could be on Arbitrum. You don't know. So just go down here and use BNB if you're not going to use Litecoin. Litecoin can get a little tricky. And if you're down for a little if you got a little bit of skills, go ahead and use Litecoin and go to MEXC decentralized exchange that I just showed you and use that. You use Bitcoin, you're going to wait forever. You use Ethereum, you're going to get you're going to get taken to the cleaners. Okay? This one here, USDC, they don't even tell you what blockchain it is, so steer clear of that because you could send it on the wrong blockchain because they didn't tell you which blockchain it's on. Bitcoin Cash, BCH, you can use that, but that is similar to Litecoin because this is also a proof of work coin, and like Litecoin, this is also a proof of work coin that is made just like Bitcoin, but the payments are better and it is faster than Bitcoin. So if you use Bitcoin Cash, you can send that in, have at it. The easiest thing to do, ladies and gentlemen, is simply to use BNB, okay? Everything else gets kind of tricky. Okay, I'm a DeFi guy. I can use any one of these things. But if you're not a DeFi guy, if you don't live and breathe crypto, I suggest that you just use BNB. Go up here to Pancake Swap. You see, just go to Pancake Swap. Make sure, of course, that you have a wallet because you should be savvy enough to have a wallet. If not, go and get a crash course, okay, in wallets, which means you can use MetaMask, you can use the Exodus wallet, you can use the Rabby wallet. Okay. When you really get savvy, what I did is I took my MetaMask wallet and I imported it into my Rabby because I like the way Rabby does things a little better. But anything that I do in Rabby resonates in MetaMask. Anything I do in MetaMask resonates in Rabby. Okay. You'll understand all of that stuff later, or you may never understand. It doesn't matter. What does matter is that you go in here and you see we got BNB on top and we got this one at the bottom. You can actually switch that, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. And you take your Bitcoin that you changed into USDT, and then you come over here, make sure it's on the Binance Smart Chain, and you connect your wallet. And what you have here, you simply put in the amount that you're going to put in, and you swap it into BNB. Once you have it in your wallet, then you will go back to affiliated markets and you will, you know, drop that guy in the tank it and watch it work. All right, so there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, just a quick synopsis. Feel free to join my team. Look down in the description more, because if you go to, let me show you how to do this also very quickly. All right, if you go here,
Stacking up my garden.
hold up, you don't want to do that. If you go here and you go to my videos, right? Here's my channel. All right. Now, if you go to any one of my videos, ladies and gentlemen, when you go to my video, let's just expand that. If you go to any one of my videos, you see here, if you click on more, it's going to drop down the menu. And this in blue right there, that is a URL that you can click on. And if you click that link, it's going to catapult you right into the site, ladies and gentlemen. So you can go here, you can use my link, and once you sign up, you will not have to KYC if you use my link, ladies and gentlemen. This is a decentralized exchange for the most part. They have been recently asking for KYC, which is why you should use my link. Okay. Also, if you have not signed up for Affiliate Advertising Club, same thing. Go to the more part that I just showed you in this video, where it says blue is where it says Affiliate Advertising Club, my official referring link. Click on that and sign up for free. You don't have to do anything. That's another way you can make money on this. If you sign up for free, you don't even have to put any money in, and you can take your referral link and give it to somebody else. And once they deposit and they start rocking and rolling, you can take that money and you can utilize that money in order to rock and roll. All right. So don't just only look at my video, look at the other videos, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm going to be posting another video, and I'm going to be posting some more information because I am in Joshua Elder's private chat room, and he's also going to be doing more videos on banners and stuff. So don't get overwhelmed, ladies and gentlemen. Get in where you fit in, keep it simple. And the best way to keep it simple is simply to come in here for 3 to 5 minutes a day. Get your little 5 points. You get 1 point for entering. Click on your two little ads, wait 15 seconds, and you're done. 3 to 5 minutes and you're done. Okay. You don't have to do all of this other stuff with, creating banners, and you don't have to do all of that, ladies and gentlemen. Once you get familiar with this, it will be easy breezy. Okay. So, and even me, it took me a while in order to wrap my mind around this stuff. But we're going to have fun and we're going to make some money. So, with that, this is the Crypto Phoenix, also known as the Sensei of the channel Contact Fu, signing off. And I will get with you tomorrow as they open the gate and all of us crypto people can run out of the gate at the same time and get this crypto.